All right, friends and fam, listen, especially my KRATOM group. This is kind of important, guys. This Qualia Mind nootropic stuff is blowing up all over the place. Now, I'm going to be completely upfront with you and honest with you, and this is going to upset many of you because I'm sure, like me, many of you are hoping that this product is going to help you get off of KRATOM. But guess what? I just did 17 and a half days off of KRATOM. Problem for me is I just had a spinal fusion, so I'm still in a lot of daily pain, so I need something to manage my pain. I used Qualia Mind to kind of substitute first thing in the morning that initial KRATOM that I would always take upon waking. I'm going to tell you guys, I did this for 2 weeks. I bought 2 bottles. I didn't feel shit. So the problem is when your receptors are already blown because you've been using opioids and KRATOM or abusing other narcotics or heavier drugs, this isn't going to do anything for you, guys. You're not even going to feel this. And I, of course, like most of us, I doubled the dose eventually. I went from like 7 to 9 to 10. Okay, I didn't double the dose. I did 7 for a week. Nothing. Then I did 9. Then I did 10. And 10 was when I maxed out. Still didn't feel anything except for when I got to 10, the capsules stuck in my throat, and the burp, the capsule burp, the powder burp, and I was like, this is nasty. It's a nasty one. It's not a good one. Guys, Qualia Mind, here's the thing about Qualia Mind. The caffeine is minimal, so you may as well just take a 200 milligram natural organic caffeine pill. But you got vitamin C. I take vitamin C, D3, thiamine, niacin, vitamin B6 as P5P. I already take a ton of P5P. B12, acetylcarnitine, and HCl, artichoke leaf. Okay, I don't take artichoke leaf extract. Rhodiola rosea, I already take that on its own. And N-acetyltyrosine, I take that on its own. Taurine, I take that on its own. Theanine, I take that on its own. Guys, the majority of the shit that matters, I take on its own anyway in the past. So I replaced this for all those thinking this will be a one-stop shop. It's underdosed, in my opinion. As a nootropic for somebody who's never taken anything, I'm sure you'll feel this eventually. But as a nootropic for somebody whose opioid receptors are blown to shit from years of opioids and KRATOM use, not abuse, because there's many of us who take this shit because we need it to function. So, guys and gals, this Qualia Mind, in my opinion, is just overrated. If you're a newbie and you've never taken anything, sure. Maybe it'll help you, maybe you'll feel it. But if you're somebody who's been taking shit for years, this isn't going to do anything for you guys, unfortunately. Getting off KRATOM, the best thing for me, what has helped me, is gabapentin. Gabapentin, 800 to 1600 milligrams first thing in the morning. It takes 2 hours to kick in. That levels out my urge for KRATOM, okay? I lose the urge. Then throughout the day, I need some kind of pain management. I hate ibuprofen and Tylenol. I think it ruins the organs. So I take a morphine extended release. The reason is because that is not an opioid that like kicks in like an opioid. You don't feel it. It's extended release. It functions. It helps you without getting you buzzed, okay? So you got to get rid of wanting to be buzzed. That's the biggest thing, and that's mental, guys and gals. That's mental. It's so hard to live your life year after year after year, buzzed every day, feeling great every day, feeling numb every day, feeling high every day, than to be sober. It feels like shit to be sober after all those years. But that is the mind fuck. That is what you have to get through. That is what I am trying right now to get through. As I did 18 days without KRATOM. Then I had to take KRATOM because it was raining. My back and legs were just killing me so bad I could barely move. I took KRATOM. I felt better. And that was my best option. I chose that as my option instead of Oxy or Dilaudid or the narcotics that hook me right back. So I took some KRATOM. Helped with the pain. I don't feel KRATOM anymore, guys. I've been taking it for 7 years every day. I don't feel a buzz or a high or a euphoria. I don't feel anything from KRATOM except for the analgesic effect with a little bit of green mixed with red. And it does take away the pain. It's amazing. but I don't feel anything else beyond that anymore, guys. And that's the dangers of daily kratom consumption. People don't talk to you about that. And there's so many more dangers from your testosterone, your hormones, your bowel movements. I know you don't want to talk about that. Kratom messes up your bowel movements. Kratom long-term use messes up your GI tract. This is a mental game, guys. You have to find the passion. I have to find the passion, the purpose to get through getting off kratom, getting off of opioids, getting off of narcotics, getting off of heroin, getting off of cocaine, getting off of whatever it is that you need to get off of, to get off of alcohol. It's just finding the purpose in your mind and creating a passion for the replacement. If I can do this, you can do this. And it'll be much easier if we can do this together. So join me.